That observation that from given activations, the behavior is consistent, does that suggest that like I want to only allow you to proceed if certain sparse activations are present? Would I be able to maybe more reliably be like, if those things are present, I'm going to get the kind of behavior that I want. And if they're not, then all bets are off, but I can just kind of walk away from that interaction.
The trick is how flexible of behavior you want. So if you were a car company and you just only wanted to be talking about the exact return policy of a very specific car, like if there was just only one allowed sentence, you could have an anomaly detector that just says only let this one sentence through, and you could definitely make it work for one sentence. You could say, all right, now I want to allow very slight variations on this one sentence where, okay, it's always talking about this one car and this one return policy, but we can talk about different times of day, different months of the year, different possible buyers. And so it's like, okay, now all of a sudden, there's just so many different things that could be in the chat alongside the car and the return policy that you do want to still allow the user to talk about. And so all of a sudden, just trying to have this tiny little box just explodes with the real complexity of the world. And so now all of a sudden, your additive distribution detector has to have room for talking about the weather, talking about the day of the year that it is, talking about all the things that a human might be talking about alongside their return policy. And as soon as you kind of crack that light, what a lot of our experience seem to be showing is that there really is room for an attacker to exploit that. So for example, if you were to say, I'm only going to allow it if the features of the return policy are present, I could ask the language model, how do I build a bomb inside of my Ford F-150 car and then return it? And then, okay, all of the SQL features are going to light up about the car and the return policy. And then I'm going to obfuscate the features of the bomb. So we know that we can obfuscate, the harmful representation of the bomb. So now we've hidden the harmful representations of the bomb, and the features about the Ford are still present. And so it quickly just becomes, there just quickly is a lot of room for the attackers to still keep the SQL features present and suppress the dangerous features that you might be looking for.